we will discuss about mangroves. Mangrove is a type of tree species that grow in intertidal salty environments near the mouth of the delta of rivers because, along the coast because they can tolerate frequent flooding and are able to obtain fresh water from rivers and also the nutrients required from salt water. Features of mangroves: they are salt-tolerant plant species with roots dangling down into the water. Since they grow in very high salinity waters, they are adapted to the condition and are salt-tolerant. They can secrete salt from their leaves to balance the salt intake. They have developed roots bearing pneumatophore or aerial roots. These forests are also become quite resistant to high temperatures. Then significance of mangroves. They are very productive ecosystem and highly rich in biodiversity. They provide shelter for a wide variety of marine species and serve as important nursery areas for young marine animals. They are home to a wide variety of fish, reptiles such as sea turtle, land turtle, alligators, crocodiles, caimans, snakes, and lizards, and invertebrates such as shrimp, crab, oysters, tunicates, sponges, snails, and insects. Their dense root system trap and hold sediments flowing down rivers and off the land. It stabilizes the coastline and prevents erosion from waves and storms. To protect the coastal system from cyclones, storm surges, etc. As they regularly experience tidal waves, they have grown resistant to them. Distribution of mangroves in India. In India, they are found in all along the Indian coastline, is sheltered estuaries, tidal creeks, backwaters, and salt marshes. Some of these largest mangrove forests in the world are found in the alluvial deltas of Ganga, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, and the island of Andaman and Nicobar. State-wise distribution: West Bengal, Sundarbans, Odisha, Bhitarkanika, Mahanadi, Subarnarekha, Devi, Chilka, Dambra Mangrove Genetic Resource Center, Andhra Pradesh, Koringa, East Godavari, Krishna, Tamil Nadu, Pichavaram, Muthupet, Ramnath, Pulikat, Kaluveli, Andaman Nicobar, North Andamans Nicobar, Kerala, Vembanad, Kannur, Karnataka, Kundapur, Dakshin Kannada, Honnavar, Karwar, Mangalore Forest Division, Goa, Maharashtra, Achra Ratnagiri, Devagar, Vijayadurg, Veldur, Kundaliga, Revdanda, Mumbradiva, Vikroli, Srivardhan, Vaitarna, Vasai, Manori, Malwan, Gujarat, Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Kambat, Dumas, Ubrat. Natural threats of mangroves. Natural calamities like tsunamis and cyclones have been causing a lot of damage. Anthropogenic threats: clearing of this forest for agricultural purpose, human settlement and infrastructure, and industrial areas. These trees are demand for wood and fodder. The overharvesting of trees has led to a decline in the forest. Due to the construction of dams, the salinity of their habitat area has increased to a very high level, which the trees cannot adapt to. Blocking of the river water has dried out the sea. Pollution from agricultural field and industries including fertilizers, pesticides and other chemicals carried by river system can kill the animals living in this forest. Oil pollution can also suffocate these trees. This forest also need a stable sea level to survive, but global warming and climate change has led to change in the sea level which disturb the delicate balance and thus threaten the ecosystem. Then we can discuss some more, 3 questions related to mangroves. Which of the following statements are appropriate to mangrove sites? Mangrove plants require appropriate mix of saline water and fresh water. This statement is incorrect because mangrove does not require fresh water. So we can eliminate first option, second option, third option, fourth option. Second option, mangrove plants require mudflat to enable it to grow and develop. So this is correct. Third, mangrove plants are found in the intertidal zones of sheltered coast. This is also correct. 4. Mangrove vegetation has been reported in all the coastal states including Andaman Nicobar. Also correct. So answer option 2. Description is it is a shrub or small tree that grow in coastal saline or brackish water. As in option 1, it is given as fresh water, hence it is wrong. It occurs worldwide in the tropics and subtropics, mainly between latitudes 25 degrees north and 25 degrees south. Mangroves are salt-tolerant trees, also called halophytes, and are adapted to life harsh coastal conditions. They contain complex salt filtration system and complex root system to cope with salt immersion and wave action. Mangroves are a group of trees and shrubs that live in the coastal intertidal zone of sheltered coast. In India, mangroves grow in West Bengal, Gujarat, Andaman Nicobar Island, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Goa, Kerala, Karnataka. The second question is, the 2004 tsunami made people realize that mangroves can serve as a reliable safety hedge against coastal calamities. How do mangroves function as a safety hedge? So the correct option 4. The mangrove trees do not get uprooted by storms and tides because of their extensive roots. So the description is, mangroves are special type of vegetation and they are found in the intertidal regions where freshwater and saltwater intermixes in the bays, estuaries, creeks and lagoons. They are the salt-tolerant variety of plants which can survive in harsh conditions, and they are economically and ecologically significant. They represent the littoral forest ecosystem. They are also called halophytes. They are salt-tolerant. The trees that grow in mangrove forest are generally 8 to 20 meters high. These trees have thick leaves. They have blind roots which are called pneumatophores. These roots help these trees to respire in anaerobic soils. The seeds of mangrove forest trees germinate in the trees themselves before falling. This is called viviparity mode of reproduction. The mangrove forest of Sundarbans are the largest mangrove forest in the world. Mangrove greatly contribute to reducing the loss of life and damage to property from storms and cyclones, as they reduce the impacts of waves, storms, surges and high winds. Mangroves function as a safety hedge. They do not get uprooted by storms and tides because of their extensive roots. Tsunamis are caused by earthquakes and landslides disturbing large masses of water. The resulting tsunami waves can travel rapidly over very long distances across the ocean. As the wave approach land, they increase in height that result in massive destruction and loss of life. Mangroves act as a natural barrier to storm and tsunamis by reducing down the effects of wind and waves, and these dense roots help in binding and building soils. Next question. Consider the following statement with respect to mangrove forest. Mangrove forest only grow at tropical and subtropical latitude near the equator because they cannot withstand freezing temperatures. The explanation is, mangrove are a group of trees and shrubs that live in the coastal intertidal zone. There are about 80 different species of mangrove trees. All of these trees grow in areas with low oxygen soil where slow moving waters allow fine sediment to accumulate. Mangrove forests only grow at tropical and subtropical latitudes near the equator because they cannot withstand freezing temperatures. So first option is correct. Second, it helps in reducing soil erosion. Already we discussed, so this option also correct. Anthropogenic activities are one of the reason of decline in mangrove ecosystem. So this also we discussed. The answer is also correct. Option D. All options are correct.